I'm your host, Logan 23, joining me for the Rake and Recluse, Chapter 25. Lilly. The Duke urges his horse toward the horizon like the devil himself is upon him. I saw urges and I'm like, what? You and Perry ride behind, struggling to keep up. How I wish I could train. Wish the train could have taken us further. I've never been a great rider, despite Daniel's teachings. Gideon, you cannot treat the animals like this. We must rest. Let out a sigh of relief at the suggestion, but Gideon ignores Perry and rides harder still. Perry growls and urges his horse forward. Soon he is beside his brother, his hair flying behind him in streamers of brown and gold. Gideon, we must stop. The Duke does a double take slowly, comes to his senses, pulling on the reins and easing his horse to stop. You're all out of breath when you dismount into a grassy field. We're nearly there, Perry. We can't stop now. The Duke's flushed and furious and wild about the eyes. We must. You'll need the horses at the best when we arrive. Who knows what we might encounter? Unable to refute his logic, Gideon nods tightly, pacing away from his horse and his shoulders rigid with impatience. Perry turns to you. You can wait here, Lilly. The estate is on the other side of the hill. I should consider my options. Stare out at the ominous horizon where Lord Heppelwort awaits. The thought of facing him still terrifies me, but the thought of Francine facing him alone is even worse. You settle your hands on your hips and stare into Perry's concerned eyes. It is time I face my fears. His eyes widen. What do you mean? I will come with you. I do not know how much use I will be, but I will come with you. Perry nods slowly, still looking uncertain. Very well, then. Gideon? The Duke looks up from his daydreams of vengeance. Let us be off. We have a monster to wipe off the map. Please, yes. We will all take turns beating the man senseless. The three of you mount your horses and ride on. Within minutes, you're cresting the hilltop. A Heppelwort manor sprawls out before you in shades of gray and brown. The sight of it puts a lump in your throat. But the manor is not what captures your attention. Halfway between here and there is a scene of utter chaos. A young woman that can only be Francine rides wildly across the fields. Is she bareback? And what is she wearing? She seems to be fleeing a large man on a brown horse. The man is close on her heels and getting closer. A little farther down, another man races towards the stable, screaming obscenities into the wind. There can be no mistaking that man. It is Heppelwort. The Duke assesses the situation in a heartbeat. Perry, I'll go after Francine. You head for Heppelwort. Perry nods and Gideon kicks at the horse, galloping madly for Francine. Stay here, Lilly. This is no place for a lady. His words stop you short. Of anyone, don't I have the right to confront Heppelwort? Will I really let something as small as my own fear or Perry stop me? You fix Perry with a determined look, gripping the reins tightly in your hands. Luckily, I am no lady. And without waiting for Perry's permission, you urge your horse to gallop. You hear him yell in surprise. The beat of his horse's hooves are quick to follow. Soon you have steered yourself into Heppelwort's path. Knock him on his ass, block his path. You plant your horse firmly in Heppelwort's path. He veers to the side to avoid your horse, but Perry's there in an instant. Move, blast you! Perry moves. He moves his foot right into Heppelwort's face. Everyone's kicking this guy in the face, and I love it. Heppelwort tumbles into the dirt. You gallop towards the man and gapes at you from the flat of his back, his jaw flapping in disbelief. You pull on the reins again to stop your horse from trampling him. Tempting though it may be, you and Perry swing down to stand over Heppelwort, who is scrambling up as quickly as his dazed head will allow. Perry surges forward and pulls Heppelwort up by his jacket. Who the blasted hell are you? Well, we're your deliverance. Nay, your eyes at Heppelwort. Your time harassing women is done, Heppelward. Shit, harassing is mild. His eyes flick to you and away dismissively, and a sickening realization crashes over you. He does not recognize me. He changed my whole world, and he does not even recognize me? The thought is almost enough to bring tears to your eyes, but you swallow them back, clench your hands into fists at your sides. It will not be done until I take Francine to wife. I should ask if he remembers. Do you not know me, Lord Heppelward? We have spent some time together. Heppelward's eyes rake over you, sneering and condescendence, and Perry's hands tighten on his scruff. I've spent many a time with common women. After a while, they blend together. The only one I care for now is the one who can bear me children. You son of a... No, Perry. I want him to see me. I want him to remember. Heppelward looks at you again, considering. You catch the moment of recognition and feel your stomach squirm. Ah. His grin is like the devil. No. Don't... You know what? I get so tired of people associating bad things with the devil. I do. What did the devil ever do? Think about it. You should really watch Lucifer. He's coming to Netflix. Just saying. It's you. Yes, it's me. How nice to finally see you in the daylight. Heppelward's eyes travel to you in such a familiar way that you have to swallow back your revulsion. But then he shakes his head. I'm afraid you are mistaken, dear lady. I do not know you at all. I would never deign to touch someone so beneath me. Perry rears back his fist and cracks Heppelward hard across the jaw. Do not deny your sins now that you are caught. Heppelward spits blood onto the ground, fixes you with a red-toothed grin. Deny my sins? If I were with this common little minge, I am not saying that I was. I at least had the decency to conceal it. I didn't shame my station and go flaunting her about as if she were worthy of my... He punches him again, this time in the gut. Heppelward bows forward, groaning. Perry, stop. There is no need to validate this man further. Perry looks at you in shock and wonder. You should tell what Perry... I don't know, man. It taught you a lesson. No, you... This is hard for me. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming what his actions led to is her being with him, but... Let's go with that, because I don't feel like he taught me a lesson. Like, that's... He has cost me much. Cost me the person I used to be. But the woman I am now is stronger. Me and Perry's tormented eyes. The woman I am now is with you. Rake your eyes over the sniveling, bloodied man before you. This boy is but a child, throwing tantrums, and no longer a concern of mine. Perry seems ready to release his hold, but then Heppelward sneers, teeth full of blood. I admit, I thought you were dead. You were nearly sort of assertive when last we dallied. If you had been, perhaps I'd have kept you around to amuse myself. Perry's reached the end of his rope. He strikes Heppelward again, raining blows upon him with vengeful abandon. Can we just sit here and just imagine it's happening in the background, and then we'll just wait a couple minutes, and then just say, okay, Perry, it's time to stop now. Oh, oh man. I would love to. I would love to rain fists down on this piece of crap, but... Barry, stop. Grab him gently by the shoulder and tug. There's no way I could really stop him if he didn't want me to. But Barry looks into your eyes and drops Heppelworts unceremoniously to the ground. You both ignore his groans and writhing and stare in each other's eyes. You see, Heppelwort, this is how it feels to be at the benefit of someone's mercy. But you could not possibly imagine what it is like to possess a heart as pure as my sweet Lily's. You feel as if a great weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You both are lost in the moment until the sound of horse hooves interrupt. Gideon is riding up and Francine is riding with him, cradled in his arms. She is slightly battered, her hair is a mess, her clothes torn, but she's smiling. That must have been quite the rescue. I see you've dispatched our villain, Barry. Indeed I have. I suspect we have no more to fear from Heppelwort. But he has a great deal to fear from us. Francine swings from the Duke's horse and fixes the man with a look that could curdle milk. Ask if she's okay. Quickly rush to her side and take her hand in yours. Lily, thank you so much for coming. I know it could not have been easy. It was far easier than I'd imagined, I assure you. Are you all right? You eye her many bruises and cuts. Just a few scratches, Gideon. Fix me right up. She gives you a sly smile, and you to make a note to ask her about it later. Gideon and Perry are consulting over the still writhing Heppelwort. The manservant that was after Francine fled the scene as soon as he realized he was outnumbered. I think he valued his own hide more than Heppelwort's coin. Not a complete fool, then. Not as much as this one, anyway. And what are we to do with him now? I'd say that's up to the ladies. The gentleman turned to you, and you turned to Francine. She narrows her eyes. I say we make his contract void. As soon as possible. Heppelwort spits out a tooth. Can we please just keep beating him? Please. Don't give me that bullshit about things can't be solved with violence. No. There's some things that can. There's some things that have to. So I guess we'll have to see. Next one, it says mercy or vengeance. All aboard the vengeance train. I don't know about you. It's a discussion for a completely different time and something that's not in a book. Let's put it that way. Just really irks me, something about this subject. And just finally confronting the person who did something to you. It's just, I've been there, done that. Got a t-shirt and a mug and a hat. With that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. With that being said, know this for you who are watching, and perhaps if had something, even just simple word harassment happen to you, don't think everyone does it. And know that you did not deserve it. And then, unfortunately, human beings are annoying. Boy, are they. In many facets. But there are humans out there who are willing to comfort you and care and stand by you. And trust me, they far outnumber the abusers. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.